Hi, and welcome to my channel. It's New Year's, or it's New Year's Eve, and I've got to decide what's going to be the first book that I read in January. If you saw my January TBR video, then you know I'm reading one of these 5 books, and I wanted to do the death roll to find out which one I'm going to be reading first and which one I'm going to read in this vlog. So, if you don't know how the death roll works, I'm going to use my mouse and put it on one of these books, then I will roll. Or not roll, then I will do one of those random 1 to 1,000 things. You'll see how it works. I'm not explaining this whole thing. It's called the death roll. I got it from Amy at A-Star Reads and also Paige from Pages with Paige. So I will link both of them down below. I'm sure they're not the ones that made it up, but they're the ones that did it, and I thought it was fun. So here we go. Okay, this is as small as I can make the number generator, but this is how we're going to do it. So the book that's going to be it is going to be The Night She Disappeared. That's where I'm going to have the mouse, and we're going to have it pick a number. Okay, 785. So we move to the next book, and we change this number to 785, and we generate again. Now we move to the next book, and we change it to 118 and generate. And we keep doing this until we get the number 1. The next book, 1 to 40. The next book is 1 to 22. And we're back around to our first book, 1 to 10. Now we have 1 to 9 here. 1 to 5 is The Shadow of Lightning. Wow. 1 to 3 is Blood's Echo. Okay. 1 to 2 is Bronte. And we got a 2. So we're moving up here to Lisa Jewell. 1 to 2. Still got a 2. Final Cut. 1 to 2. We still got a 2. What is happening? Okay, in The Shadow of Lightning, we still got a 2. Blood's Echo. Do you think something's wrong with it? Or is it actually working? 1 to 2. Let's try it. Oh, finally. Okay. So what that means is Blood's Echo is gone from the list. Okay, so that book's been eliminated. Now we do it again. We start with 1,000 again, and we generate. We're on this book now. So then we move to The Night She Disappeared. 572. Oh, that took us down a lot. Final Cut is 190. Ooh. In the Shadow of Lightning is 35. Bronte Metalstone is 31. The Night She Disappeared is 23. Oh, this is going to take forever now. Final Cut is 20. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. The Shadow of Lightning is 4. Still 4. Bronte Metalstone is still 4. The Night She Disappeared is 3. Final Cut, still 3, and The Shadow of Lightning, 1. So now In the Shadow of Lightning is gone. Okay, so now we're on Bronte again. Oh, exactly 500. Okay, The Night She Disappeared, 500. 458 for Final Cut. Ooh, 371 for Bronte. 128, The Night She Disappeared. I'm saying these titles repeatedly. Final Cut. Ooh. Bronte, all the way down to 8. Oh, Bronte's out. Okay, so then we only have 2 left. Okay, so now it's just between these 2. And since Bronte just got out, that was The Night She Disappeared. So Final Cut is 992. Oh, all the way down to 44. Okay, The Night She Disappeared, 44. Final Cut. Lisa Jewell. Oh, Final Cut. Ah, Final Cut is out. So I am kicking off this reading vlog and 2021 with The Night She Disappeared. It is my book of the month book, and I have a physical copy of it. So I'm going to get going tonight at midnight. I'll see you later when I'm setting everything up and getting ready. Okay, it's not even very late, and I'm already tired and ready for bed. So one of my kids suggested that I take a nap so that I'm ready to go at midnight. So I think I might go do that, is lay down and rest for a little while and then wake up at midnight so that I can at least read a little bit. I want to read some of my new book at midnight to kick off the first of the year. We'll see. Okay, it is currently 11:05. I still have 1 hour, and I am now carrying this book around with me everywhere I go, just in case I'm still awake. I need to close some of these doors. Look at my unorganized mess of a closet. Let's not look at that. Let's not look at that. Anyway, so I'm in the bathroom. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed and like do all of my stuff to get ready for bed and then just wait until midnight. We can't do fireworks here, plus it terrifies Django, so I don't want to do that. But a few of our neighbors did earlier, but Django's fine now. Anyway, we did get these little popper things, and so I don't know if the lighting is going to be good on them or not, but I'll try to get some video of them, and that'll go up in just a second. So I'm going to get ready for bed, everything but actually getting in the bed, maybe. And then I'm going to start reading at midnight. One of my kids just said, how long are you going to read tonight? And I was like, 10 minutes maybe? I don't know. I don't have a set time, but I do have this in physical form and I have it on Scribd, so in audio form. So I might read a little bit and then go to bed and listen to some of it tonight. Anyway, I'm hoping to finish it by either late tomorrow night or early Monday morning. Be done with book one. I'm excited about it. So anyway, I'm gonna go get ready for bed and I'll show you guys our poppers. Go. Yay! I am laying here in bed with Skeeter and Django. Django, let me show you where Django is. He is under the pillow and under the cover. And let's get him. Here he is. Here he is, all covered up. Hey, man. He really does not like fireworks, but he's fine as long as he's in here all covered up and warm, then he's fine. So I wasn't really planning on checking in. However, I started this book. Like I read the first, I shouldn't say I started it. I read not even the first page. I'm trying to open it so I can show you. Right after she dedicates this book to her dad, by the way, and then we get like the title page. We have this, which is, maybe that's backwards for y'all. Anyway, it's Arachnophobia. I'm going to read it to you. Apparently with my face really close like this, because this is the easiest way. Or you could enjoy this picture of my husband's leg lamp from A Christmas Story while I read. Arachnophobia. It's one of those words that sounds as bad as that which it describes. The hard ack at the end of the second syllable, suggestive of the repulsive angles of a spider's legs. The soft sweep of the F, like the awful waves of nausea that washes through your gut at the suggestion of a sudden movement across a wall or floor. The loud no at its center, the sound of your brain screaming in disgust. No, 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 no. Tallulah suffers from arachnophobia. Tallulah is in the dark. So I can just tell you that I'm already scared and I haven't even hit. The next page is part 1. So I haven't even started and I'm already scared. Anyway, I'm going to read for just a little bit tonight physically, and then I'm going to listen to it on audio and I'll check in the morning. I thought I would start the day off with y'all hearing Django whining. He eats breakfast, and then he gets his little outfit on, and then he gets a stick. And he has not had his stick this morning, so he is sitting here to let me know that he wants his stick. So I've been sitting here, just a second, buddy. I've been sitting here reading The Night She Disappeared. I am 68 pages in. This is one of those thriller books. Let me see if it'll focus. Thrills and Chills from Book of the Month. Yes, I've been semi getting ready, but I have not finished my hair, so I have clothes on and no hair done. But we're going to rectify that in just a second. Anyway, this is one of those books that has the dual timelines. So we're in 2017 is clearly when Tallulah went missing, the night she disappeared. And we know the night she disappeared because she is a teenage mom, and her mother, I went in here to get my necklace. Her mother is keeping her kid for her while she is going out with her boyfriend on a date night. And they send a message. She texts her mom and she says, I saw somebody at the club that I know, and she's invited us back to her house. There we go. There's my necklace. And we're going, poor Django. And we're going to her house. And then they never come back. And so that's the whole thing that's happening in 2017. And then in 2018, we have a new headmaster at the local private school. And we're meeting him and his girlfriend for some reason. I don't know what part they're going to play yet. And then we're going back to 2016, where Tallulah has already had the baby, but she's running into this girl that she met from school. And I think she's the one that she went home with that night, the night she disappeared. So we're seeing how their relationship started. Also, we're seeing Tallulah's point of view from the night that she disappeared. And we're seeing her mom, Kim's point of view after she disappeared, taking care of the baby. So I'm going to go take care of this dog so he'll stop whining. And I'm going to keep reading. I am 68 pages in. I just checked it. I have finished 11 chapters. So that's it. I'll check back in later. Okay, I have not read anything else after however many pages I was on, 70, I guess. But I am about to do some work. Today is Sunday, the 1st, of course. But I have taken off the last 3 or 4 days because we had family visiting, and now everyone's gone. And I am going to get to work. So, no more reading yet. But I'm going to take a break, I'm sure, in the work, and then I'll read. But right now, to work. Okay, so, whoops, my glasses are being reflective right now, but I am 48% of the way through according to the audiobook. And on the physical book, let's see what page I'm on. My hair is falling in my face. I'm on page 178. So, I'm about right at halfway, looks like. So I should definitely be able to finish this tomorrow. I'm so excited to be done with my first book. Also, I do have a buddy read that I'm going to be doing that I think I'm going to start tomorrow. I'm waiting to find out for sure from my buddy reader what day we're starting. But I've got that book that I'm going to be reading. And then there's another book I'm reading in my book club that will be starting soon. Django heard me talking to my phone and came in here and started whining. Anyway, my reading time is done. It's about 7 o'clock at night. I'm going to sit down here and do a little bit more work. I've got to edit a couple of videos for my job and then edit a video for myself. And then if I have time, I need to film another video. But we'll see if I have time depending on how late I want to stay up and work. Django, what's wrong? Don't look at my trash can in the floor there. Django. He wants to sit with me. So I'm going to get him up here with me. This book is so good. Okay, here he is. Anyway, we're still doing the same thing that we were doing, where our timelines are 2016, 2017, 2018. 2016 is Tallulah, the girl who goes missing. Her point of view leading up to the night she disappeared. 2017 is her mom going from the night she disappeared. And 2018 is the new headmaster's girlfriend at the school. They're living in the last place that Tallulah was seen. And so she's telling that point of view, and she's doing research. She's a writer, and she writes mystery novels. So she is wanting to investigate this mystery. Okay, anyway, Django clearly needs me to pay attention to him for a little bit. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to get back to work, and I'll check back in probably before bed and see where I am in my reading then. Okay? Say bye. Well, I finished it. It is the 2nd of January, and I have finished the first book of the year. Seriously, Django? Like immediately. He's wearing his Christmas sweater because he still wants to be Christmassy. And he needs to be on camera, apparently. Anyway, this book was so good. You can go and read my review about it. I put it up on Goodreads. I put it on Storygraph. You know, Amazon and I are having an issue. They keep saying that I'm breaking the rules when I post reviews. So I will try to put it on Amazon. We'll see if it works or not. But anyway, I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. I was not expecting the first book of the year to be 5 stars, but it was, and it was so good. I had so much fun. I could not put it down last night, which is why I slept in this morning a little, because I stayed up late last night finishing the book. Anyway, it was so good, and I really like kicking the year off just reading one book. Like normally I have 3 or 4 books going at the same time, but it was nice to just have one book that I was doing. So I have written all my reviews about it. I thought that the characters were great. The pacing, when you're doing a book like this that has multiple timelines happening, it's not just dual timeline, there's actually 3 of them. So I don't know what you call that, but when you're dealing with all of those timelines, I'm trying to give Django room in my lap. When you're dealing with all those timelines, it creates a weird pacing issue sometimes, and you have to be careful of where you're going with each of the storylines so that they come together at the right point where they're supposed to. And she did such a great job with this. It's the first Lisa Jewell that I've read, and I loved it. So I put all my notes in there. I did all my reviews, and I'm putting it on my read section of my Book of the Month books. I'm glad that I got another Book of the Month done. And Django is here to help me say bye. To help me say bye to this vlog and close it out. So I hope you all have had a wonderful New Year's like I did. And I hope that the first book you read in New Year is a 5-star, just like mine was. I'll see you later. Bye. You can say bye.